How's it going, everyone? I personally didn't have all that great of a day today, so I thought I would relax, play some Nova against one of my favorite villains to kind of wind down and drink some green tea out of my Marvel mug. Decaffeinated, of course, because I'm recording this at night. But, anyways, last time I played Nova against Drain, and I had a lot of fun with that, and I made a couple edits to the deck. So one thing in the Drang video, I accidentally forgot to add one of my allies, the Venom ally, to my deck that I was thinking about. So I accidentally played a 39 card deck instead of a 41. And in this one, I decided to cut down from 3 copies of Fluid Motion to 2. And that left me, and I also cut Venom because I didn't use him last time. And I wanted to make room for a couple more attack events. So I found Precision Strike, which I was actually considering over the what is it called, the 1-2 punch. Which one was it? Yeah, the 1x1. I was actually considering Precision Strike over 1x1 the first time I built the deck, but I ended up choosing 1x1 instead. So now, since I cut Venom and then also 1 Fluid Motion, I have room for both of them. So I just added 2 of those in. So I'll just shuffle up my deck, get Mysterio set up, and then play the game. Okay, that should be good enough. I already shuffled it a few times beforehand. Okay, so on Maze of Mirrors, during setup, put a shifting apparition minion into play, engage with each player. So it's this one. It's a 1/1/1 minion with the illusion trait. It says guard. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. When defeated, if this minion was defeated with excess damage, the defeating player shuffles the top card of the encounter deck into their deck. So we got that taken care of. And on stage 1B, it says each turn of a corner reveals countless copies of yourself. Shattered panes rebound seamlessly to whole, and every attempt to circumnavigate the labyrinth forces you deeper within. Defeating Mysterio may be the only means of escape. Force interrupt: when you would draw or discard an encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face-down encounter card. Draw 1 card. So it starts with 2 per player threat on it, and it goes up by 1 per player each round. And then Mysterio has a when revealed of in-player order, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into each player's deck. And I don't really he feels a bit slow when I do that, when I only shuffle 1. So I'm gonna shuffle 3 into my deck to give Mysterio more of his thing. So I also like it when villains actually get to do what they want to do. So I'll do 3 instead of 1. And then Force Response, Creeping Fear. After you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card on the bottom of your deck if it has the illusion trait. And he has a 2/2 stat line with the criminal trait. Okay, that should be good. And now, looks like we can just draw our starting hand to start the game. So 1, 2. Okay, I would draw this, so I deal it to myself as a face-down counter card instead, based off this. And then I get to draw a card. Okay, so then I draw a card off of that. But then, okay, how does this work? Do I get my starting hand size? I don't know. I'll just use the Grim roll and not increase my hand size by 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Spend 1 resource, search your deck, and discard pile. If I keep it in my hand, I have to play it. So it's actually more expensive for me to keep this in my hand than throw it in my discard pile. So I'll do that, and I'll keep Resourceful. Speed of Light could be okay. Angela could be okay. I'd kind of like to get this down. I'd like to get combat training for the rest of the game. It'd make it a little worse for the shifting apparitions, but so maybe it's not ideal against Mysterio, actually. I'll have to think about that. Forcefield Projection, Light Speed Flight. I don't really want any of the... I guess I'll mulligan this hand. I'm drawing 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unleash the Nova Force might be useful here. Jesse Alexander. Interesting. So I could play him. Does he really help? I don't know if he really helps that much. Okay, but anyways, this is where I'm at. I'll start by doing my alter ego action. To spend a resource of any type, search my deck and discard power for the Supernova helmet, and then add it to my hand. And then if I use a wild resource, I get to put it into play instead. So I used a wild. So this goes to my discard pile, and I can grab my helmet and put it in play. Okay, and now I'll flip up. I guess that answers my question. I'm not playing Jesse. I'd like to unleash the Nova Force first, so I'll pay for Unleash the Nova Force using Unleash the Nova Force. And it says until the end of the round, each time Nova defeats an enemy or removes the last threat from a scheme, ready Nova and draw 1 card. So now I'll use 2 resources to play Locust. After Locust enters play, add 1 aggression red event from my discard pile into my hand. And unfortunately, I don't have one. But I think still... Oh wait, sorry. Instead of paying with Jesse, there, I can pay with 1/1. There, that fixes it. And then the Locust lets me add that back to my hand. There, that was the correct play. And now, Nova, if this, let me think. If this minion was defeated with excess damage, I get a card in my counter deck, or I miss out on 2 damage here. I'll just do Nova first. So I attack for 1, taking this out without dealing excess, so I just discard it. That triggers my Unleash the Nova Force here, because I defeated an enemy. So it lets me ready Nova and draw 1 card. Martial Prowess. Locust would die if I do that. That's probably not worth it. So I'll spend 2 now. Wait, there's a better way to do this. Do I thwart for 1 or do I attack for 1? I guess I'll thwart for 1 off the main scheme. Which, after I use one of Nova's basic powers, I can ready my helmet. I might have forgot to do that, actually, on the first one. I think I might have forgot to do that. Okay, I'll do 1, 2 resources to pay for my martial prowess now. And this is ready as well. And I'll hold this in my hand. Locust. I think I'll just keep Locust around, or do I just want to attack for 1 and then block? Yeah, I'll just attack for 1 and then block. Okay. So that ends my turn there. I could martial prowess, actually. I'll just play the 1/1 here. So exhaust it, generate a physical for an attack event, so I deal 2 more damage to Mysterio, bringing Mysterio down to 14 health. And yeah, that resolves everything. There's 1 consequential damage here, and I'll ready everything up. I'll draw up to my hand size now of 5. I would draw this. So I draw a card. Okay. A double fluid motion here? Or I can just grab Moon Girl. It's tough choices. Okay. Main scheme. We'll go by 1. And then Mysterio is going to attack me. I think I'll just block this one with Locust. So it's 2. Just 2 damage. Takes out Locust. There was no illusion trait. So now get another card. I think the order is actually supposed to be like that. Okay. Masterful Mirage. Attach Mysterio. When you would deal any amount of damage, discard the top 4 cards of your deck instead, and then discard this card. And he gets +1 scheme. Master Plan. 4 threat on each side scheme, but since I don't have one, I'll discard until I get one. There's one, finally. It has 1 threat. And when revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for your Nemesis side scheme, and then reveal it. Okay. Place X additional threat here, where X is equal to the amount of threat on that scheme. So it's 2 on here. And when revealed, each player discards 1 card they control for each with a printed energy resource. Each player discards 1 card they control with a printed energy or wild resource. And for each card discarded this way, place 1 threat here. Okay, so I discard this. I place 1 threat here. And now since there's 3 there, then I get 3 onto analysis paralysis. That resolves that. And then Fearmonger. Surge. When revealed, discard your hand. Draw up to your hand size. It's kind of nice since I just lost all my cards. One of my cards. Ooh, and these don't count towards my hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of useful. But it does surge into weakness from within. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each card in your hand. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has 8. Maybe Justice would be better here. Okay. I only have damage in my hand. So, is that what I'm doing? Huh. Okay. My turn. Do I wanna... This is too much to thwart. That's 8. And I'm using an aggression deck, so I don't really want to try to thwart 8. This one has 3, which I could deal with. When you would deal any damage to Mysterio, I discard the top 4 of my deck instead. Okay. I'll use 1, 2, 3 resources to play Wasp with 3 Pim counters. Okay. I'll put my keep up the pressure player side scheme out. And then how do I even want to do this? Wasp will attack Mysterio. Or I'll attack for 1 on Mysterio. I discard the top 4 cards of my deck instead. 2, 3, 4. I lost all my attack events. That's not good. I would have had a really big damage turn next time. Okay, and now Wasp attacks him for 3. Oh, also that readied up my helmet. Bring him down to 11. And then Supernova helmet can pay for a precision strike, dealing 2 damage to an enemy. Also, she took a consequential. Now, I'll just hold these 2 in my hand because they don't count towards my hand size, and I'll try to have like a big turn on the next ones. So I draw 5 more cards. Lightspeed Flight, that'll finish Bring the War pretty good. So that's nice. Okay. Main scheme goes up by 1. Mysterio is going to attack me. I'll just take the damage here. I don't have my defense event. So it's 2, 3, 4 with the illusion trait. Place that card on the bottom of my deck. So I take 4 damage. Now I get dealt 1, 2, 3 encounter cards, which adds an acceleration token to the main scheme. I really wish I had my Nova Force one, and I could do a big turn here, like taking out all the side schemes. Okay, first one. Fool's Paradise with 6 per player. Okay. Everyone gets +2 hand size. That has 6 threat. And it has all those icons. Next, a shifting apparition with guard. And then an advance. He schemes for 2, 3. Oh wait, I forgot about this amplify, I think. So I'm at 1 less health. So 2, 3, 4 threat, which brings it up to 7. Which is nice that it's not at 8. That's a big difference. And wait, this was an illusion, so that goes on the bottom of my deck. And I think that's it. Unfortunately, I don't really have what I'd like right now. So I will Lightspeed Flight with my Supernova helmet, moving 3 threat from Bring the War. I'm not allowed to thwart the main because of the crisis. Nova will take out this guard. There's no excess damage, and it readies my helmet. 1, 2. Or I'll do 1, 2 resources like that to play the Champion's Mobile Bunker. I'll exhaust that to draw 2 and then discard 2. Yeah, so it's draw 2 and then discard 2. Lightspeed Flight. That doesn't really help me because I'd have to go through 6 threat there before I can start thwarting the main. I think I have to just go for damage, but unfortunately I still don't really have damage. I can just use it on... What do I use it on? I could use it on Keep Up the Pressure. I think I might do that. So I have to discard 2 now. I guess This is hard. Maybe 1x1 and aggressive energy go. And now what do I do? Okay, I guess Wasp will attack for 3. One damage on her. And then I think maybe instead of Audacity, I want to keep 1x1 in my hand. I think that makes a bit more sense. Just slightly more. And then I'll use this to pay for it. To deal 2 damage to him. And then I keep Lightspeed Flight to finish keep up the pressure. I'm going to get a big blast on me here. Do I just go to Alter Ego? I don't remember how much threat does his last 9 per player. What are the odds he finishes it? Kind of low. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Alter Ego here and just try to have a huge hand, finish, keep up the pressure, and win on the next turn. That's my plan. I'm hoping it'll work. Okay. That's all I got. Yeah, I'll hold these. Ready everyone up. These don't count towards my hand size. My hand size is 8. So I draw 7. I would draw this card. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would get these ones. So I draw. That resets my deck, dealing me an encounter card as well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my normal hand size, so I still need 2 more cards. Yeah, I'm hoping I can just that Mysterio doesn't scheme out, and then I can just win. That's my plan, at least. There is an advance in the discard pile, so there's still a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more cards because I should have 6 plus 2, and then I have 2 world mines. So that is 10. Pot shot, precision strike, Miss Marvel, even. If I had counted my cards, I would have known that I was going to get Forcefield Projection. That might have, that was the correct play, but I didn't. I just wasn't counting cards. Okay. And now main scheme finishes off of the initial part. When revealed in player order, shuffle the top 2 cards of the encounter deck into each player's deck. So this could actually help me, because if I see them with the Champion's Mobile App Bunker, it's possible that I could do some shenanigans, because I get to draw 2 here, right? So in the middle of that, I'll trigger my interrupt. Could actually get even more cards in my hand. So I'm really not going to look at this shuffle. Okay. So I did that. I come here. Oh, it starts with 3 per player? I didn't realize. I forgot that. So if he schemes for 6 here, I lose. So 2 plus a boost. 3, 1 additional boost card. 4, and then 5, 6. That sucks. So unfortunately that defeats me there. So that was a loss. But I had a good time. So I guess, okay. So that was the wrong choice. But let's say I had not gone to Alter Ego. I want to see what would have happened. I'd be at 5 health with 1 less card. So that attack would have been for 2. It was 2, 3, 4. It was 6. The attack was for 6. These are both illusion traded, so they go on the bottom of my deck. And then I Forcefield Projection. I prevent 3 of it, and then I deal 3. So I take 3 as well. Okay. And then I get dealt 1, 2 encounter cards, which is first one, attach my identity. I cannot resolve triggered abilities in your hero's printed text box. Okay. Treat attached ally. When revealed, attached to the ally you control at the lowest cost. Okay. Treat ally as a minion with a blank text box. Okay. Shifting apparition with guard. Deepest fears. Discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards in your hand, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So I discard 8. At least one. Yeah, there was at least one. At least one I just got to place 1 threat on the main scheme, so 1 threat goes on the main. And then Humongous Illusion comes out. +3. Attach your identity. You cannot ready allies or persona supports. So I can't trigger my ability here, and I can't ready allies. I think that's fine, honestly. Like, had I not done that, I think I'd just be chilling here. I think I'd actually win. Let's see. 1 takes out Mysterio. Did I have on? I did not have Unleash the Nova Force. So before that, I need to actually play Unleash. What is it? I need to use this. So I draw 2. And now I discard 2. So I don't need this. This is a wild. I need Lightspeed Flight. I'm not playing this Marvel. So 1, 2. Okay. I didn't find it. So I would attack for 1. Defeating this version of Mysterio. When revealed, discard the top 5 cards of each player's deck. So 1, 2. This, I would discard it. So it goes as face down counter card, and I draw a card. 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have a pitch back here. He has 16 health. Okay. Now from here, I think it's pretty easy actually. Spend 1 for a Lightspeed Flight that finishes Keep Up the Pressure, causing all the attack events. So I can search an attack event into my hand, my deck or discard pile. I'll just grab a Pitchback. Pitchback comes into my hand. Yeah, I really wish I hadn't flipped down there. But that, I don't know. I just wasn't focusing fully because I'm tired and I had a long day. And I'm also not new to Nova. I'm new to Nova still. Because all I had to do there was count that I had a Forcefield Projection in my deck that I was guaranteed to draw into, and then it was easy. So I'm just going to assume that I had done that because I think this is more fun. And now I just start blasting him. So I spend a wild to play a pot shot. That deals 5 damage because of Keep Up the Pressure. Bring him down to 11. And then I do 1 to play pitchback, and 1 to play another pitchback, dealing 8 more. And then I play another pot shot, dealing 5. Wait, that was actually 10 more because of the keep up the pressure. So, and then this deals 5. That would have brought him to -4 health. Okay, I had a lot of fun with that. I'm a little sad that I didn't stay in hero mode there. I was just like overly scared about the attack for some reason, but in hindsight, like I had Wasp. I shouldn't. It was just the wrong play to flip down, but I did learn something about Nova there. Didn't well, not really learn something about Nova, but I should have paid attention to how many force field generators were in my discard pile. Yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I had a fun time doing it because Mysterio. Oh wait, this guard minion. Oh, I forgot about the guard minion. So did I still have it? I did excess. So one of these had to go. One of the pot shots went on the guard minion, and then yeah, I still had it, right? I did. Yeah, the guard minion would have shuffled into my deck. So I still did actually have it there. My first attack. Oh wait, no, I didn't, right? No, I did. I did because sorry, a small rules mistake. I got confused by all the cards out, but it just was one, either the 1x1 or one of the pot shots hits that, and then when I flip Mysterio, and then I still have enough damage to finish it. Okay, well that was nice. It was a better end to my day that was otherwise not as good, and it was a fun Nova play. I want to do this matchup again, maybe when it's not late at night after a long day, and then focus a bit more. Anyways, if you want to see more gameplays like this in the future, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord if you want to. Stay zesty, and I'll see you next time.